All right, well, I finally feel normal, back to myself again. I just finished that panic attack. It started out as an anxiety attack inside the store. I'm unsure of why, but I did make a list of everything that I was doing while I was in the store, and by me pushing through and just trying to get through it, it spiraled into a panic attack pretty fast. So I am now feeling much better. I feel very safe to drive. I just want to get home, and I know that I'm safe, and I really hope that seeing my videos helps somebody out there. I know I say this all the time, and I'm not going to stop saying it. You're not alone if you suffer through this, or if you know somebody that does suffer through severe anxiety and panic attack, PTSD, and you are watching this to help them. I'm very, very thankful for you to help your friend or your loved one. It's not easy to say and explain what we feel, because sometimes we don't even know. Sometimes it's just a rush of panic and anxiety, and we don't understand it sometimes. And so be patient. Be patient with your loved one that is suffering through it. Even though that it's not visible on the outside, it's very real, and it is paralyzing, and you feel defeated mentally and physically and just every which way possible. So hope that this video has helped. I know that it has personally helped me by being able to record this. And yeah, I'm putting it out there in the world, being very vulnerable, but sometimes you need that raw emotion to really tackle the issue, or to really help people, even if that's yourself. So this video here that I'm gonna be posting is about an anxiety / panic attack that I do not understand why, but I look forward to understanding why I had it. Overall, it was about 20 minutes. I did not record the whole thing, but I did record as much of the beginning as possible, which was the worst. So thank you for watching this, and take care. Okay, so here I am, having a really bad anxiety attack. I was in the grocery store, and I don't know what happened. I did not have a PTSD trigger. I don't know if it's because you're having to wear the masks. I don't know if it was just kind of like a lack of oxygen. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't thinking of anything. Nothing triggered me. All of a sudden, my eyes just started getting really blurry, and I started feeling my body just kind of sway, and feeling like I was going to just kind of collapse and pass out, have a seizure, you know, something. So what I did is I actually pushed myself through to say, hey, you know, you're doing good. Any chance that I had, because for me it personally helps me to be able to look at myself and talk to myself and talk myself down from having an anxiety attack. So any chance that I could, any chance that I could, I would go to like the refrigerated section where there was the glass, so I could see my reflection. Just kind of look at myself and say, hey, you're doing good, everything's perfectly fine, you're just getting groceries, you know how to do this, you know that you're safe, you know that, you know that everything's okay. man. So I was doing that, talking to myself, and it just was not working. So I just got the groceries that I did have, pushed myself through, which is not always a good idea. Whenever you're having an anxiety attack, it is not always a good idea to push yourself through. If you can talk yourself down to where it's manageable, then that's good. It's a good sign, but don't ever push yourself past your limits with anxiety attacks, because then it just translates into panic attacks. So here I am sitting outside of my car waiting for this to pass, and you know, sometimes you just feel so helpless sometimes. Like, you don't know how to ask for help because on the outside you look fine. You're not going through any physical symptoms. But inside it's so real. It's so real. And it hurts so much. And so I came out. Whew. And as soon as I loaded my groceries, I started making this video just to show what it's like. I'm not that shaky, which is a good thing. My heartbeat feels very weak, but very fast. It's just really hard whenever inside you feel like there's something that's so wrong and you're trying to pinpoint, you know, what is it? You know, and that's where you go through that list. Did something trigger my, my anxiety? Was it something environmental, or did I hear something? Did I see something? Did somebody say something? You know, going through your list of what it is that could have triggered you. And it's times like this, and I've said this before in my last videos, when you don't know what it is, they are the worst. Because if it was a PTSD trigger that I'm aware of, then I can talk myself out of it, of saying, hey, you know that this is what gets you going. But when you don't understand it, and it just hits you, and it paralyzes you, because I can't drive right now. I know that I should not drive. I don't think it's good for me to just sit here in my car by myself. For anybody that struggles with severe anxiety and panic and PTSD, you're not alone. Oh, you are not alone. There's so many of us out there. And if you have not asked for help, don't hesitate. Or if you've asked for help and people don't understand, or people don't know what to do for you, or what's worse is people that just say, it's not that bad, just breathe, it's okay, get over it. You don't need those people in your life. You deserve so much better. And don't stop trying to get help. Don't stop. Help is out there. Try to understand as much as you can of why you feel this way. I've mentioned in my other videos of trying to identify triggers for panic and anxiety. Make a list about what you were doing, who you were with, and see if there's a certain pattern that you create a list of. That if you find that you're having these anxiety attacks mainly when you're alone, or mainly when you're in certain environments, you know, or you hear certain noises, make a list of that so that way you can try your hardest to conquer it. You can defeat this. And making these videos is something that I did for myself because I wanted to document my progress on them, on days that I'm not doing good and days that I'm doing great, days that I can feel proud of myself to get over panic and anxiety quicker than other times. And just keep trying different approaches. I've never tried this before. And I can honestly say it's, see, I'm a lot less shaky. It actually helps for me to make these videos. And also I'm really trying to help others. If you're going through this, you're not alone. You're never alone. And don't suffer through it. Everything's okay.